delivery went, ooh. I just love the wheels so much. Kelsey's found a puddle, probably a puddle of chicken wee. He has definitely got the adventure in him that I do not have. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I think quite a few of you are actually new because I've had a few new subscribers since we got back from Disney World, and I've been doing my Disney vlogs and since we've moved house and things like that. So thank you so much for choosing to subscribe and to watch my videos. It really does mean a lot. This is actually the first day that I've picked up the vlogging camera since being back in the UK. I did film one video when we got back, which was our Disney World haul. I'm here with Ollie, my husband, and he is
not much of a hallway, was it? Small.
Ollie has this joke, if you watch my videos guys, you know, every time I say the word haul, as in like, you know, like when you buy things and you show them, he says hallway, and it's just Ollie. That is just Ollie's joke, so you'll probably hear him all the time, every time I say the word haul, just going, oh, not much of a hallway, blah, blah, blah.
You have to do the hallway upstairs.
Anyway.
Just a square at the bottom.
Yep. So anyway, it is Sunday the 3rd of July, and yes, I just really am missing kind of filming day in the life and like weekly vlogs and things. I had a nice break from it. Also, I've still got so many Disney vlogs to edit. EK baby. Buzz has got a snack, he's happy. Ollie's putting in the sat nav where we're going. I'm gonna wrap up this intro, but basically I'm picking up the camera for the first time since we've got back, and I'm really missed vlogging. I've missed kind of just the wholesome daily, probably a lot more boring content, but I've missed it. So today we're actually going to a local airport to us. There's a bloke on his driveway right there looking at me, but we're going to an airport today because Buzz loves planes. Like in the sky, when everyone goes over, he's like, oh, although a bit cloudy, but it doesn't matter if it's cloudy actually, because we're going to an airport to watch them like take off and land. We're gonna go and have a look, and it's the East Midlands airport, so I think it's about 40 minutes away from us, it's 42 minutes. So I'm gonna stop waffling and get on the road, but that's what we're doing today. Oh my god. Right, so we've followed this sat nav direction, Ollie reckons, to an official East Midlands airport viewing area, and this is absolute Google reckoned, and we've just driven how far? No, oh my god, emergency access, emergency. So it's say, I think it's reckoning people would go by foot up there, but you can't park.
We are right in the middle of the runway.
Oh my god, look where it's driven us to. You see the runway?
Where it's driven us to.
The car.
Yeah,
the Google.
silly car. Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you could go by foot up there, but obviously you can't leave the car here, so. Right, reverse please driver. Down this really big road. Buzz is getting angry. We're all getting angry, we're all hungry. We popped to Home Bargains on the way. Because we had to get some dishwasher tablets. It's so weird like vlogging and just seeing how blondie I am. I've definitely got used to it. I know I am, oh my god. Ollie is such a confident reverser. Honestly, I cannot reverse like this. Oh my gosh. Ollie, 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 Ollie. Oh my god, where is it? We're turning around now. Oh my god. Oh, what's that? No, you can't park in someone's field, can you? I don't know what is going on, guys. We went to Home Bargains, got some dishwasher tablets, got some things for like a little picnic.
Sit on the roof.
Sit on the roof. Oh my god. Can we put
there, isn't it? I don't know, I'm just seeing, aren't I?
He has definitely got the adventure in him that I do not have in me. I do, but like I'm just more scared. Buzz wants out. Right, let's see what's going on, where we are, where he stopped. I think he's parked in a field. What's he doing? Oh. Okay, we found a place to park, and it's right by this path. You can probably see the car behind me just there. And we're tucked right in, like it's, you know, still plenty of space. It looks like it is a car parking space, so hopefully it is. We couldn't see any signs saying like you couldn't park there or anything. So yeah, we're just walking up this hill to hopefully go and find a viewing point.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed, cause baby I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn, but but they're not gonna watch me.
We made it up the hill to see the planes. We did see a plane, which I'd have put on here, but it looked quite far away. And we have just had to come in the woods. There's not a storm coming, by the way, no thunder and lightning, don't worry. Would you like some more? So we set up our picnic blanket. We've got our bag of food that we got from Home Bargains. Buzzy's having his Lunchables. I've tried putting a blanket on him. He is not having it whatsoever. He's tired though. You tired? Ta? Yeah, so we sat in the woods. Ollie's eating his pasty, that's the word. I've got a Lunchable, so I might as well just have the rest of Buzzy's because he doesn't want it. He's now eating a croissant. The planes are like literally going past us through the trees there. We just missed a Tui one just before I picked up the camera, but yeah, they kind of go past through there. And we're in the woods. In the woods. Lunchables. We picked up these little smoothies. Buzz is eating his croissant. Ollie's eating his Monster Munch. He had that. It's actually really cosy, isn't it? Feels like we're on an adventure. More.
It was a bit, wasn't it, when we came in?
Yeah. Maybe it said drizzle for the next hour, but then it said after that like 90% for an hour and then 60% for the hour after that. So yeah, we are kind of trapped. We are gonna have to go and get wet, I imagine. Don't throw that, please. Do you want me to take it? Da? Cheeky.
You. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Ooh, 'cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely.
We keep spotting bugs that look like they're having a good time. You just spotted these ones, can you see? They're like attached at the bottom though, so I definitely think they're having a good time and I feel like a little pervert. That was so cute. It was nice. We've said a lot about doing a bit of camping and stuff in the near future. Potentially car camping. I'm still kind of looking into the like, I don't know, the idea of it. Ollie's wanted us to do it for a really long time. But I would only do it on like a campsite or something, as opposed to people do it like wild camping. But with Buzz, I just don't think I would do that. But if you're just sleeping in your car instead of a tent, then it makes sense to me because it's like more secure, drier, etc. But anyway, yeah, and I just think like the adventure we had today would be the kind of stuff that we'd do when we did that, because it just allows you to explore more places. Obviously this area is still very new to us, so we are still kind of adventuring around here, and yeah, it's so nice that like every weekend we can kind of just choose somewhere on Google that's close and go for an explore. It's all so fresh and new. But yeah, back at the car now. Ollie wants to get back to the Formula One, so hopefully we will make it. Okay, we are back home now. We drove back from the airport and it makes it sound like being on holiday, doesn't it? We drove back and there's an Aldi quite near our house. So Ollie, Buzz had fallen asleep in the car, and he normally naps for like 3 hours in the daytime, like 2.5 to 3 hours. And he hadn't yet, and it was really quite late for him too. And yeah, he was just fighting it, but he fell asleep obviously just whilst we were near home. So they stayed in the car and I ran into Aldi to get some bits and bobs. I just got something for dinner. I grabbed something from the special buys. They had quite a lot in like the sale, and they had, every time I go in there I see this like velvet storage stall that they have. Basically there's like a built-in, sorry, Ollie's just making noise. It's like a built-in dressing table type thing in our bedroom, and I sit on our bed to do my makeup, but it's a little bit far away from the mirror for me to like closely see myself. So I've been looking out for a stall, and I've had my eyes on this one, and to be fair, I think it was like £20 to begin with, which I didn't think was too bad, but it was down to £9.99. so yeah. What? Cheap, man. It is cheap, I think.
Is it the same pink as your other chair?
It's darker, I think. It was open, so
You have to show them next to each other.
Yeah, but that chair isn't in our room at the minute anyway. So basically, yeah, it's just like a dark blush, like velour storage stool thing, which would be quite handy to have a storage stool. So maybe I can keep like my hair products in there, like my straighteners and things, because at the minute I keep them in my wardrobe, which isn't too far at all. But yeah, I can keep something in there, or I don't know. I will think of something to pop in there anyway. But yeah, Buzz is awake. He woke up after not long after getting home. Ollie just sat in the car for like 5 minutes with him whilst he carried on sleeping, but then he woke up. The Formula 1 is on, so Ollie's just watching that on his phone. Big crash, like literally on the first corner. It's at Silverstone. Is it Silverstone or Silverstone? Silverstone.
It's an hour after.
Oh, and it's just starting now. And it looked like a really, really bad crash, but they said the guy's okay. It scares me, stuff like that. And you just think, like, the crowd who were there, like, watching it, like, how scary must it have been, just, like, not knowing. Like, it was quite a bad crash. But luckily he's okay, and hopefully the rest of the race goes on and everyone else is safe. But yeah, just a chilled one now. I think, you know what, I might pick up a bit more later today, but it was going to just be a daily vlog. But maybe I'll vlog a bit tomorrow as well, because Buzz is going to nursery tomorrow for the first time for his like whole session. So we signed him up a couple of weeks ago. So not this week, the week before, he did one hour session, and I was there with him, like doing paperwork and stuff whilst he played with like everyone. And then this week just gone, he did two hour sessions on his own without me there. They're like called settling in sessions, and so when he's there, if they're there for a full day, I think they do breakfast, lunch and dinner, but he's going in for half a day, so he gets breakfast and lunch. But yeah, so there's 2 settling in sessions he's done. They were both over lunchtime, so he had lunch both days there. So it's just for them to kind of gauge how he eats and, like, you know, where he's at with like cutlery and how fussy he is and all of that stuff, and yeah, just to kind of slowly break him in. And then tomorrow his full session that he'll be doing to begin with is 8 till 1 on a Monday morning, so that might increase over time. Obviously they don't get the free childcare hours until they're quite a lot older, so at the minute this is what we're doing, but it basically means I can get some work done and things on a Monday morning, without trying to squeeze it all into his nap times and like evenings and weekends. Obviously I will still be doing a lot of that too, but I think we said it's like 5 hours or something of like solid time where I can work, which just sounds amazing, to be honest. But I'm trying to ignore the fact that like it breaks my heart that he's going off to nursery, and I don't know, it's a huge step, isn't it? He's not my baby. He will always be my baby. What am I saying? He is absolutely always my baby, but he's a big baby now, and yeah, he's going to nursery. So for those who are curious, I think it is £32.50 at the nursery. So yeah, about £120 just over a month, which is a lot of money, but I think it will be worth it for me to be able to kind of hopefully use that time to help grow my business and to work on orders. And yeah, some days if it's like a quieter one, I'll probably do housework and things like that, but generally it will just be like working on my small business and maybe editing and all of that stuff that I'm kind of hoping to like improve on and grow. So yeah, it'll do us the world of good, but it'll be really good for him to have like independent time where he can play with other little friends, where I'm not there cramping his style. But it is emotional. It's a big step. So yeah, that's tomorrow. So I'll probably pick up the camera tomorrow. I don't know if I've already got all my tears out of the way or if I'll cry again. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully, you know, it is kind of, he's had 2 very successful settling in sessions. So hopefully that's the hard bit out of the way now. But you're going to have fun, aren't you? Are you going to have fun? You got your cars? Are you going to go to nursery? Should we take your jumper off? 1. I love this little top. It's baggy, to be fair. Mummy always puts you in oversized, doesn't she? But sometimes is it a bit too oversized? A little bit. But I love him in leopard print. He's so cute. This was from a set at George at Asda. So nice. You okay? Give me 5. Yay! Clever. 5. 5. Yay! Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're so clever. 7, 8. I love how he says 8. He has 8. This is very new. Like literally this weekend he started saying numbers, but he literally says 2, 4. No, not even. Is it just 2, 6, and 8? 2, 6, and 8. I think he says. Bless him. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. I think I'm gonna get into some comfy clothes and
You say 3.
Yeah, he's not, is he? He'll get there. Get into some comfy clothes and maybe put my stool together. Whoop whoop. This is the box if you're looking for one. Check out your local store. You stuck? And because you put your cars down. What are you doing? Ooh. Oh, you want to go in your front? Whee! Yay! I got this candle. I'm gonna zoom in rather than get up and be lazy. You see, I got this candle in TK Maxx the other day. It's Ray Dunn and I love it. It says Wild Hearts and then on the back it's got like a little animal print heart and I just love it. I can't wait to decorate in here. To be honest, like I don't think I'm gonna do anything like crazily different. It's just the walls at the minute are shiny and there is this textured wallpaper, but Ollie is adamant that we should keep it and just paint over it for now, just because with this little squish, he's always like rolling his cars on the wall and like just, you know, just like donking the wall with stuff and like, yeah, and like if he were to like hit his head or whatever, Ollie was like, it's like padding and it kind of is protecting the walls because it's like thick wallpaper, you know, like quite dated like floral print wallpaper. And to be fair, I don't absolutely hate it, like it doesn't really bother me. I kind of thinking at the minute, rather, you know, like, cause it's easy to paint a room, really, isn't it? It's not too expensive, like if you do it yourself and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe just to paint over the wallpaper like Ollie is suggesting. Because as well, sometimes, look at this postpartum like hair regrowth, by the way. Can you see? That's how far it's got to now. Almost to my chin. But it still just sticks up. I don't even know why I've got this because I didn't, as far as I could tell, like I didn't lose loads of hair postpartum. But yeah, I've got a fluffy top of my head. But anyway, yeah, keep the wallpaper and just do a coat of paint that's not shiny and that's not like, is it colour? Marigold? No, what's the colour? Magnolia. I'm thinking like a bit of a pink moment. Nothing too crazy, just a very subtle, very pale like blush. I just feel like with the blue it will look quite nice. Like I don't want like, I want it to be a colourful home. I want it to represent us. I want it to be like, I don't know, like a comfortable, fun family home. I don't want like white and grey everything. Obviously, I know that loads of people do go for that, and I, at one point, really did want that. But I just feel like as I've got older, it's like, I don't know, like you can see white and grey, like that kind of loveliness in lots of places. But I feel like for our home, I don't know, I just want it to feel a bit more fun. I don't know, obviously each their own. But yeah, and I'd like to paint the fireplace because I think we will be keeping it. I don't know about this bit eventually, like if we'd change it for something else. And I've seen someone else on the house has like cut out that hole and they've just you know, like when you stick in logs to make it look cute like that, or like a stove, log burning stove type thing. I don't know, but for now I don't mind it. Quite like the gold, to be honest. I don't mind it too much at all. So yeah, I wasn't sure whether to try and get some kind of wood detailing where I could like stick it onto the fireplace as it is and then paint over it to make it look a bit more ornate, the fireplace, or again, that could be something that's done at a later date though. I think just paint the room, paint the fireplace just like a white, repaint that, repaint the someone told me what it's called, a picture rail, I think, and yeah, just freshen up. The thing is that if I want to paint this top bit white again, because I'm sure I can't really leave that and then just paint the walls, because you just want it to all be fresh, don't you? But then you end up having to do the ceiling, and that is a job I just don't feel like I could do on my own. Or I could, but it just give me very achy arms. And then the window sill, I don't know if you can see because the light of the window coming through, but it's like a dark brown. So I don't know if we'd paint that white just to make it a bit brighter, and obviously like some fresh curtains. I don't think it needs a lot in here. Obviously not as like a complete makeover, but just as a freshen up. Bye. Bye, Buzz. Yeah, just as a bit of a freshen up. I was originally wondering whether to have our TV above the fireplace, like get it put on the wall. But again, I don't mind it there. Like the only thing that I think would be nice is that if that was on the wall, then we could have like a lamp on there or something. And I do think it's quite cozy when a room has a lamp. However, I do like having a mantle that you can like decorate. And we've got a mirror that we can put up there. Again, I'd quite like a circular mirror up there, but we've got a rectangular one already. So there's no need to go and buy that at the moment. But yeah, it's probably just really a small quick job that won't take a lot of time, but it's just hard to do it around a baby, isn't it? Because either it will take one of us to have Buzz and the other one to decorate, or like of an evening once he's in bed, or like in nap times. But this is like the main room that we're obviously using, you know, for his playtime and stuff. So I don't know, it's a job that I definitely want to do. But I don't know if I've even really spoke about it on here, but basically Ollie bought a car on the way back from holiday. A whole nother story, but he bought a car, like a classic, can you call it a classic? It's from 1989, so pretty old car, older than him and me, and it's taking a lot of his time up trying to do some jobs on it. So he's kind of said until certain jobs on that are done, he doesn't want to like spend time decorating, because the longer the jobs go on, it's like might damage the car and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I just want to freshen up in here. The thing is as well, like this is such like a niche thing, but I love decorating for like the seasons. So obviously it is only just turned July. My head is fully like excited for autumn right now. I think it's because there's been quite a few grey days and stuff recently, after like a bit of a heat wave we had. Obviously we've done our summer holiday, been to Florida, so I fully am ready for like cozy blankets, autumnal time. And I just want to like decorate in here. Like I like kind of theming around a season. So I feel like once it's all freshly painted and stuff, I will be excited to do that. The other thing is the carpet in here. Like, I don't know if you can see. It's like green and patterned and a bit crazy. However, this is just my scrunchie, by the way. However, again, we're going to be potty training at some point and all of that stuff, and I just think, is it worth getting a nice new carpet for it to get wrecked? Like Buzz eats in here, like on this totter and tumble mat, but still like sometimes stuff will get on the carpet, or like snacks and stuff. I don't know, it's something that we can think about down the line, but I would happily like just redecorate and leave the carpet for now, which I don't know, it's one of those things. I feel like Instagram and YouTube and things like that, and like also like new builds being so popular, can give you this expectation of like everything has to be absolutely perfect straight away as soon as you move into a house. Because some people do that, like they either move into a perfect new build or they get it all done straight away. I think we just don't want to rush into any decisions. We're still kind of making some bigger decisions about like the kind of extension side, you know, and things like that at the moment. So we don't want to pour loads of money into like temporary things that will ultimately might not last, because if we end up changing things in the house, do you know what I mean? But you never know. We might do the carpets, but for now I'm quite happy to just leave them as they are. But yeah, just spruce up the walls a little bit, a little cheap DIY, and just make it feel a bit fresher. But we're very lucky, like we moved in and it's dated, but it always very just clean and like nicely done and stuff. So there's no like crucial things that needed doing. But anyway, make this chair, and oh, I need to reply to a message from a friend. I'm awful at the minute, guys. I'm replying to messages, but someone's just messaged me to chase me up on a message. So yeah, I'm going to talk to my friends for a bit, and yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing for the rest of the day, to be honest. Ollie snuck off somewhere to watch Formula 1, I think. Are you in the kitchen? I don't know where he's gone. Maybe he's gone to look at his car. Who knows? Ollie and Buzz are just outside. Ollie is just watching the Formula 1 still. Buzz is playing and having some picky dinner bits. I made some pinwheels. They had like garlic cheese, you know, like boursin type stuff, some ham, sweet corn, tomatoes, things like that, on like a sheet of pre-made puff pastry, and then just rolled up into a big sausage, chopped up into little like discs, and then yeah, that's how I make the pinwheels. They're really easy and he loves them. They're a great thing to have. Like, I've got a huge batch in the freezer. Ollie's smiling at me through the window. A huge batch in the freezer and then some in the fridge here. I'm also just cutting up loads of grapes into quarters. It's just handy to have like prepared fruit for him that I can just give to him as a snack as and when I need to, like, so it saves me kind of preparing it each day. So that will last like the next day or two. The loads of grapes I've just chopped up now, and then I'll do some more again in a couple of days. I don't know how long they actually last chopped for, but I feel like after like 2-3 days they'd go a bit like slimy. I don't know, but yeah, I just do it every couple of days anyway, and he gets through them. He bloody loves a grape. So yeah, I feel like it's nice when you spend a Sunday preparing and like just kind of getting all of these little odd jobs like done, and then it makes your life easier for yourself in the week. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look at what other kind of little bits and bobs I can do like that, and then I think I might go upstairs and do a little bit of work whilst the boys are both happy and distracted. Yeah, just cracking on really. It looks really ginger in this light, this strip. I've been using like a colour hair mask that my friend told me to use. She works in a hairdresser's and her sister's a hairdresser, so yeah, thanks Tor and Rach. But yeah, in certain lights it does look very orange, but I do generally quite like it. Yeah, waffle waffle waffle. It is now a few days later. Look how, right guys, I am sure the seatbelt is as low as possible and they always are just in my neck. It's so uncomfortable. Does anyone else have this? Like, I move it under my boobs so it just ends up sliding back up. Anyway, hello, it is now Wednesday. So when I last filmed was actually Sunday, and I did plan to film on Monday, but on Sunday evening I went to edit my some Disney vlogs, and I filmed a clip that day to pop in the Disney vlog to just explain kind of what was going on. It was a bit unclear, and the SD card reader, so like, if you guys don't know anything about cameras, which I'm sure you kind of know what this is anyway, but you know, like the little memory card that holds the files that goes in the camera, normally I can just take it out of the camera, pop it in the computer, and it comes up and it says, here's all your files, and I can just copy them over to where I want, blah blah blah. Well, I put it in the computer and it just didn't recognise that I put it in at all, and I tried with a few other memory cards just to see if it was the memory card that was the problem, but the computer just wasn't reading any of them. It just wasn't recognizing that something had been like put in the computer. So I had a quick Google and I did a few things that were like recommended, like updating drivers or, you know, enabling, disabling, whatever. I tried and it wasn't working. So yeah, I basically kind of got carried away trying to sort that out, and it just put me in a bit of a bad mood, because honestly guys, if you've watched these, then like my weekly vlogs, you know I got a laptop that was just dramas. I dropped my camera and luckily it's okay, but you know, just like when you just feel a bit annoyed at technology, do you know what I mean? Because you're so used to technology working that when it doesn't, it's just like the most inconvenient thing, because you're used to it just being a dream. So anyway, I was a bit grumpy, and then yeah, Monday morning I was kind of, it was Buzz's first full morning at nursery, so he went in from 8 AM till 1 PM, and it was actually like really good. He went in perfectly, like he has done on his settling in sessions, just so happy to go in and be there. And then when I picked him up, he just comes running out with his arms up in the air and his biggest grin, and like gives me a big cuddle, which is so lovely too. So it's like he's happy to go in but also happy to come out and see me, which is just the best of both worlds really. So yeah, really happy with that, and he had a really great time. Apparently he ate lots of food and he did lots of playing, and yeah, it's just I feel really lucky that it's gone so smoothly so far. I know these things can change at any point, but I'm gonna count my blessings, is that the saying? You know, be happy about it now. So yeah, he went in to nursery and I just used that time basically to just solidly work for like 5 hours, which was so nice to just get so much done. And yeah, I just didn't pick up the camera because I was like annoyed at it, because I was like, well, what's the point in filming anything if I've lost this footage? If the computer's not going to read that I've done it, like what is the point? if I can't use the footage, do you know what I mean? So I didn't pick up the camera, but we managed to sort out basically like an external SD card reader, so it just plugs into the USB and you pop your SD card in your like memory card into there, and then it knows it's got it again. So yeah, that's really good. So this morning I popped that in the computer to like see if it worked, because we only picked it up last night and it did. So I'm back vlogging because it's not a wasted time. So yeah, today basically we are in the car. It's a work day for Ollie, and he's actually got a meeting in Stafford, which is about an hour and a half ish, less when it's not rush hour, but that's what it's kind of saying it is now, away from us. So a bit of a drive, but I just thought if he's gonna have the car anyway, me and Buzz might as well come along for the adventure and just mooch around a different town. Hello everyone. Right, yesterday was a massive fail, didn't film anything, but I'll leave the clip in just so you knew what we were up to. So we went to Stafford for Ollie's work, and yeah, it was just me and Buzz, we just mooching around. I just didn't film anything just because I just didn't. Like, when you're pushing a pram and that, I don't know, it's harder to push with one hand and hold the camera and whatever. I decided not to vlog, and it's now the next day. Last night we went to IKEA on the way back from Stafford, and we got a couple of different flat pack bits of furniture for my office to help store my stock. If you guys don't know, I have a small business where I make lots of personalised goodies, and since we've moved here we've not really had like a solution of where to store things and what to do. Like, I used to use the loft in my old house for a lot of storage of like excess stock, and it was really easy. It was clean and tidy and like just nice up there, whereas this house, the loft isn't quite the same, and we don't have a proper loft ladder, so it's not easy to get up and down as such. So yeah, I'd prefer anyway to have all of my stock, even like the seasonal stock, I prefer to have it all just there, because sometimes people do order baubles in June, and people have been ordering baubles in June. Got a Kallax one, just this one. We were looking at one that's like double width, so 4x4, but I decided to get one of these, and then also a different thing that's like got cupboards and stuff as well, so I can have a choice of like if I'm having stuff on like display or kind of away. So yeah, I've got a couple of bits of furniture. Ollie made a start last night, but I just had an absolutely horrendous headache, so I just went to bed. Like, literally Ollie was making it in the room and I was asleep. Like, he was like banging away and like hammering and stuff, and I slept through it. That's how rough I felt. So anyway, Ollie's just downstairs. He's not due to start work just yet, and he's working from home today, so he is just downstairs getting himself ready for the day. Buzz is playing down there, and I have just come up to try and quickly do a little bit of extra work on this. So this is where he got to so far, and let's see how far we can get with this. Literally all seen these 100 times over. They're not the nicest looking bit of furniture. Obviously they're very well done, like very used, and lots of families have them for like toy storage and stuff, but yeah, I just feel like it will be perfect for the office, for all of my stock, and we're gonna build the other unit. I might try and make a start now. Buzz is quite happy watching a bit of telly and playing with his toys just for a moment in his room next door, so I keep popping in, but I might, whilst he's quite happy, try and crack on, because obviously we can't really do it while he's asleep because it's noisy, so it's a tricky one. But yeah, I think I might try and make a start on the next one now. Look at me. Beautiful. Next thing we are building is this V-house, and it's literally just basically, these are drawers, this is a wardrobe with shelves, and then there's shelves there, and the door handles are these little like metal things that stick out, which I don't like, so Ollie said we can easily drill into them and add the handles I want to add. So I think I'm just going to build it without the handles for now, and then have a little look in like Home Sense or TK Maxx, because they always have different knobs and that, don't they? So yeah, to make it a little bit more pretty, but yeah, hopefully it's not a big build, although it is 3 boxes, so we will see. Okay, so we're cleaning Buzzy's car, so I've put some bubbles in here. I just need to stir it round. We've got a sponge. You're going to help me clean it? Look, go like this. Can you do it? So, I spoke about this on my Instagram, but not spoken about it on here, I don't think. But the other day we picked up a few bits from Facebook Marketplace. So someone was selling this car and the turtle sandpit for £15. So I went and got those. Did you just... Is it the bin men? You hear them? He's not dressed yet, by the way, guys. And then I also got this one for free on Facebook Marketplace, but I want to just give them all a big clean. And I do have plans, I think, to try and upcycle this. So completely, I don't know if I'd take it apart or paint it as it is, but yeah, try and paint it and make it look something really cool. But that's down the line. But for now, I just want to get any spider webs and stuff off of it. And someone's having fun splashing, hey? You gonna help me? Oh, you're rolling it away. Is it Buzzy's car wash now? All these bubbles. Did I put too many bubbles in, do we think? Or is it because you've been splishing it about? He just loves wheels so much. You cleaning it? Look, can you take the sponge? You clean it? Clean, clean. You do it? Cleaning, cleaning. You gonna do it? Rub, rub. Do I need to find another sponge? Thank you. Oh! Ignore the actual state of me, but I have, well, I was gonna say I've cleaned the little Tikes things. I gave everything like a scrub over, but I think like to properly clean, like especially like the slide and the car, like you have to take it apart, and I can't do that right now. I don't know how to take apart the slide. I tried and I can't do it, so I've given it like a scrub over the bits I can reach, and the car I have as well, but eventually I think I'll take them all apart, especially if I'm going to paint them. Like I really want to clean them properly, but for now I've just put Buzz up for a nap. Ollie is working still. He normally takes his lunch about 12:30 and it's now 1:10, so I think he's quite busy with work today. I was just about to make him a toastie and take it up, but the bread we bought had a hole in the bag and the whole thing was like mouldy on the inside, which is disgusting. So no bread for us. We have got some soup that I made in the slow cooker. Like we've got quite a lot of that in the fridge, so he can have that, but I don't want to take it up to him whilst he's in a call and not be able to eat it or anything. So I think I'm gonna get out to the front door and paint the second coat of white around the front door. If you watched our vlogs a while ago, you'll know that we painted our front door from brown to pink. But sorry, just climbing over this box we put up so Buzz can't get out the garden. We did still have like a concrete like brown thing around the outside, so we bought some white masonry paint, which is this one, which is Dulux Weather Shield All Weather Protection Jasmine White. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is paint the second coat of white, because I did the first coat like 2 days ago. So I want to do the second coat because I've actually got a really exciting delivery coming today. I ordered a wreath. I have dreamed about having a front door I can hang a wreath on it forever. Our old house just wasn't like the best area. I didn't trust that it wouldn't get stolen. And I know you can never trust any area. It might get stolen here too. You watch this space, but I don't know, it just feels like a nice thing, and I got quite a good deal on one. My friend actually sent me the link to one she'd bought, and it was like £20, so fingers crossed it lasts and is good. But that's coming today, so yeah, it's giving me the kick up the bum to finish the front door, and I can hopefully hang the wreath up later, which is so exciting. But yeah, I'll show you what the door's looking like now.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
Holly just very kindly made me a toastie and some squash in my new cup. And this is one of my new designs on my shop. I'll link it below if you like it. I think it's really fun. I'm just painting the bottom step. It's not the neatest job, but yeah, we're getting there. So I've done like the top bit and then this side and then the bottom I'm just working on, but I still need to do all of this side. You can see like the one coat where it's just like really blotchy and stuff, whereas I feel like it looks a lot more solid. Finished up the front door for now, washed up the paintbrushes. I've got the tray there just drying. I have washed that up, but that's like dried on. Buzzy is still napping and my delivery came, so I'm gonna open it. And we have come to one of our favourite places to come. We've actually got an annual pass here. It's called Little Jack's Farm, and it's about 10 minutes away from us. And I'm very quickly filming this hello on the camera, but I'm going to leave the camera in the car, I think, and just film any bits on my phone if I film anything. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. It's now Friday. You gonna go play? This place is brilliant. Yeah, there's this sand pit bit with loads of cars and diggers and stuff, which he loves. And then this soft play, and then out there there's like loads of slides and stuff, and like just loads of stuff outside. And then there's the whole farm bit as well. But yeah, it's always very quiet in the week, which is perfect. Maybe it's a bit optimistic, but I think I'm going to try and read my book whilst he's sat there playing, which is a treat, isn't it? I picked this up from the charity shop in Stafford the other day. I know it's probably, I think I read it's like a young adult kind of book, you know, maybe I'm a bit too old for it, I don't know, but a bit of an easy read. I've heard lots of good things, so yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. The cows are being very noisy, aren't they? So if someone doesn't want to play with sand, he wants to go and see the cows. Sandy boy, okay? Big step. Go on then. Oh, should we go find those cows? Should we go find them? Maybe next time. What's out here? This bit's never been open when we've been here before. What is it? Oh, Mummy's bag's stuck. Loads of birds, which Buzz loves birds. Can you see them all? Are you chatting to them? Tweet, tweet. God, his hair looks so red in this light. New camera. Are you talking to them? Saying hello, buddies. Oh, look at those ones sleeping down there. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to put. Can you see that? They're in a little bundle on the floor. Cute. This kid loves it here, don't you? What should we do now? I did just see though, it looks like there's a school load are about to come in. Not a big, like, just like a nursery class or something. But this place is big, so it should be absolutely fine. There's me saying it's quiet. Do you want to go on the slides? Can you hear the cows? Should we go see them? You found them. Watch the step.
Yep.
Step. You're gonna climb. Where's the cows?
Me.
Moo. Look, if we go this way, I bet we'll find them. He's heard something else or he's seen the slides. Hiya! Oh, are they your friends? Are they cute? Moo! What do they say, Buzz? They say moo! Look at their big tails. You see their poo-poos on the floor? Oh! Oink! I'm gonna get you! Oh, what's that noise? You're an aeroplane. He won't wear his hat, guys. I've tried lots of times. So you can buy feed to feed the 4-legged animals or the 2-legged animals, and we didn't buy any this time. Oh, hello, cutie! It's a sheep. Say hello. Hello, sheepies. Is he cute? Came running over, didn't he? So this tractor car thing is driving around, and Buzz is obsessed because he thinks it's like a toy car and he really wants to play with it. So he's just trying to chase it around. How red those cheeks are. Are you hot? These guys have had a haircut since we were last here. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, they look so funny. Look. They want their breakfast. This kid loves chicken. I don't get it. Oh my gosh. You saying hello? Oh, cute. I'm not the biggest fan, but I don't want him to be scared of things. Oh my gosh. Are you saying hello? They think we've got food, Buzz. I didn't bring any food. Gentle. Nice and still. Nice and still and say hello. They're chickens. He's got a funny haircut. Oh my gosh. Should go see that one with groovy trousers on. Don't know how we're gonna get out. They're all by the doors. Hey dude with your groovy trousies. Of course he's found a puddle. Probably a puddle of chicken wee. Oh, there's a hose there. No chicken wee, don't you worry guys. Right, should we go? Should we go see what else there is? Ah, you like puddles, hey? I think this chicken liked the puddle too. He was in there. Got a friend. Ah, why is the muckiest games the most fun? Lovely. You wanna go? One last splash for the road, hey? Come on then, we've got to be quick because the chickens will escape. He thinks you're gentle. You saying hello, donkey? Hey, oh, gentle, hello. Can we go wash your hand? What you got? Hello everyone, it is a lot later now. It is currently about 20 past 5 and I'm just parked outside Ollie's work. So the last I think I spoke to you was when I was at the farm with little Buzz and we had a really lovely time. We were there for a good few hours. Sorry by the way if you can hear his telly. He is just watching my phone for a minute whilst I talk to you guys, and yeah, he gets very bored if we're just in the car stopped. So I'll probably go and sit in the back with him and chat to him once I finish talking to you. But basically, tonight we have been invited to, oh God, oh it's not, I can't tuck it in, it's taped on. There's a lorry coming up and I don't know if he can fit. But tonight we have been invited to a, can he fit? I've parked on a really busy road to be having a conversation with you. I think I keep having to stop because I get like awkward. But tonight I have been invited to a Tim Hortons opening. So if you guys haven't heard of Tim Hortons, which I'm sure you have, they are a Canadian chain, I believe. I went to them, they had a store open in Lakeside, which is in Essex, which is a lot closer to where I used to live. And yeah, they are now opening one in Mansfield, which is like the other side. I'm parked in like Nottingham city centre, like right next to Ollie's work, so it's busy. But basically, yeah, I have kindly been invited to their opening in Mansfield, which is about 40 minutes from our house, but from Ollie's job, it's not so far, because he's kind of like central Nottingham, whereas we're like one side, and Mansfield is the other side. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're gonna go there. I think they said we get free food and drink and goodies, and I'm really excited. I was allowed to bring 2+1, so obviously I brought Ollie and Buzz. Hopefully it's really good. I know that I do like their donuts. I've only ever tried their breakfast food though. I've not tried their like daytime / evening food, so I'm really excited to go. I've got no like obligation to vlog about it or to do anything. They said feel free to share. We would love you to share on your Instagram and stuff. So yeah, I'll get some pictures and things. But yeah, it was a nice little invite to see in my inbox. Obviously, you guys know I am a very small fish in like, not even in a huge pond, like just in the whole entire oceans. Like I am nothing. But it's nice to get these invites. It's funny because like obviously where we've moved up north, I suppose the like catchment area, I say up north, it's the Midlands. It's up north to me. I keep saying up north and people probably thinking, Shan, you do not live up north. But yeah, I guess it's like a different kind of catchment area to what I was in before for like this kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm just waiting for Ollie. Whilst I'm waiting, he seems quite happy watching the telly, to be honest. So I might just steal 5 minutes with my book, since it takes me forever to like read a book these days, because by the time I get into bed I'm just absolutely exhausted. Yeah, right, I'm gonna read my book and I'll try and vlog what I can there. I was gonna say like if I don't feel awkward, but like I have been invited, of course they want me to bloody talk about it, so I shouldn't feel awkward, should I? But yeah, that's what we're doing. I have realised though that I've accidentally dressed in the Tim Hortons colours, which is a little bit cringy, isn't it? I had a sudden panic when I realised just now, and I was like, is there time to like go somewhere and buy something to wear? Like, it's just silly, isn't it? Who cares? Let's go with it. I am Tim Horton tonight. Hi guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking crap. Bye. After a complete like nightmare trying to get in, the car park is rammed. There's a Taco Bell that's just opened as well, and it's just got. Did you hear that? Yeah, there was a big queue to get in. Apparently a car had been on fire or something in the car park. I don't know, but we decided to like leave the queue and to go and park somewhere else. So we parked like across town. Like we don't know this town at all. We parked across town and walked down to Tim Hortons. We just met I was going to say cast member, you can tell I'm in Disney mode, but we just met a really nice staff member who kind of talked us through the menu, and yeah, we just ordered. So I went for like a crispy chicken stack, I think it's like a burger. Ollie went, did you go for a hot dog?
Nacho. It's still nacho.
Nacho, that's their new one, isn't it? So Ollie went through from the nacho chili cheese range, and then we got Buzz like a kids meal as well. So yeah, they said it's a little bit spicy. Why am I not in focus? They said it's a little bit spicy, but hopefully he'll be alright. And I've ordered him like a cooler but with like less ice. Excited, we got his little lunch box in here. Oh, what we got? We got some chippies. Might have to wait a minute for him to cool down. Can you put out a napkin, please? He was starting to whinge, but as soon as the food came over, he went, "Ooh, can you break them up a bit?" So we've got like lettuce fries, and then I got him the tenders as well. And then it comes with crayons. Ooh. I would say we've all finished eating, but actually Buzz is enjoying the Timbits, aren't you? He has had the best meal. He's eaten so many of the like lettuce fry things, the chicken, and then these little, they brought him over his own little Timbits box. How cute. Well, he's desperate to have them though, and I'm like, well, they gave them to him, we can't take them, but equally he can't eat 3, so we should probably have one.
Practical thing, you couldn't eat.
Not that you just want to eat it all. How was your nacho burger?
Yeah, it's lovely.
You had nachos in a burger before?
It's quite crispy. Yeah, an onion in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite a big thick onion, wasn't it?
So yeah, spring onion, but it's far too big for this spring onion.
And a raw onion. I had the stack, which was actually really good. It had a hash brown in it, which I don't normally like. But look, he knows there's more donuts. Oh, do you really want another one, baby?
Or that one. The other one.
Like you're not gonna sleep, baby. All these sugary donuts. They're so good though. You eating his leftovers.
Really nice and doughy.
Doughy.
No, they do. Like different.
I've tried them before, they're good. They're very good. You just want to make friends with all because everyone's giving you lots of attention, aren't they? We are now back home. We had about a 35-minute drive, I think, back home. Ollie and Buzz are just in the garden. It's another late night for Mr. Buzz. His sleep is all over the place at the moment, but I think it's where he's at nursery now. That one morning a week, it's like pushed back his nap time, and it's just had like a knock-on effect, but he's happy. He'll be going to bed soon. So I thought I'd quickly show you the goodies. I don't know what's going on out there. They're playing in his little Tykes car, but we got 2 huge bags of goodies that I want to show you. So I've not looked myself yet, so I will open them out and show you what we got. So just open the bags. The first bag was like merch, so it's like a Tim Hortons kind of coffee flask, and we've got a top of their French vanilla. I don't know, it's not coffee, is it? It's, oh, it says cappuccino because the lady said it's not got coffee in, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it goes with coffee. I don't know, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know, but I did try the iced French vanilla and it was really nice. So yeah, I'm sure I will use this. Tim Hortons big old mug and a jar of their dark roast coffee, which will be really perfect to have because Ollie and I don't drink coffee. Sometimes I'll make an iced one, but we just only drink coffee. But we can have this for when we have guests because people always want coffee, and yeah, we very rarely have it, so that'll be handy. And then onto the like consumables, we got a 50 pack of Timbits. Like, that is mad. This is so heavy, guys. It's actually excessive, like how many there are in there. So 50 pack of them, and then 2 boxes, I assume, I've not actually opened them, of donuts, if they're the same. Yeah, look, 2 boxes of donuts, so 12 donuts and 50 Timbits. Oh my god, they smell good. So I think maybe we could have a little French vanilla and a donut in a bit once Buzzy's up to bed, because oh, they smell so good. What a treat. That's mad. Like, honestly, like, I just feel a bit, I know it's not a huge deal, and it's not my first, like, event as such. It wasn't really an event, you know, like an opening, whatever. I was really kindly invited to the Very Nico one. I've been to Disney Plus one with my friend, and yeah, I've been to a couple, but it's just cool when you get invited. Like, I'm still, like I said earlier, very, very small fry, and I just really do appreciate it. So thank you so much to the guys who sorted this out and chose to invite me and Ollie and Buzz to the Tim Hortons opening. So if you are local to Nottingham, definitely go and check it out. This was actually in Mansfield, so it was quite far from us, but if you're in the Nottinghamshire area or around there, I don't know how far it might be local to you, so definitely go and check it out. If not, there might be one closer, but Tim Hortons really are lovely. Like, the food is, and the Timbits are just so good, even if you just go for these guys. So good. So yeah, thank you so much for the invite, and yeah, I thought I'd show you. I think I'm actually going to end this vlog here because I feel like I've done it over, I feel like I've been filming over a few days, and it's probably all a bit mismatched. And when I do it like this, I keep going because I think, oh, I've not filmed much, but actually when you put it all together, it is a lot, and my vlogs always end up being super duper long. So I'm gonna end it here, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed following along on this little week over the last few days. I think I started filming on Sunday, it's now Friday, but I've not filmed every day, just kind of picked up the camera as and when. But I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Love you. Mwah!